Hey everybody, Francisco with the Dev Life. Did you know that things are created twice? Let me explain what I mean. I recently wrote an article talking about this concept. It's something that has helped me very much to remain motivated while I was learning web development, but I realized that this could apply to other things other than just learning web development. Things are created twice. So let me explain what I mean by that. If you start looking around, things don't just appear out of nowhere. Somebody had to think about that thing for it to become a reality. For example, take in consideration the Golden Gate, right? Everybody knows, the Golden Gate Bridge. And I read the history about it, and obviously there was a need. The public needed a way to get across the Golden Gate, and people started talking about a possible solution, right? So conversation started with government officials talking about how much it would cost to build a bridge across the Golden Gate. That's how the conversation started, right? So somebody had to build that bridge in their mind. Maybe it was more than one person who built it in their mind. And because it was built in their mind and designed a certain way, then it became a reality. And the same thing applies to many other things. For example, if you are new to web development and you don't see yourself as a web developer, and you just kind of start studying and learning things, but you don't visualize yourself as becoming a web developer, it's going to be very difficult for you to actually get there. And the reason why is because a lot of people defeat themselves in their mind. In their mind, they don't think that they can achieve that thing, and therefore they give up on pursuing it. If you give up on your mind, or if you give up in your mind about getting something or accomplishing something, how are you going to be able to obtain it or achieve that goal in real life? A lot of people do not visualize themselves with their goals already accomplished, and I think that's the first thing we should do. And again, this concept doesn't just apply to web development. This applies to pretty much anything. This has been very helpful to me. I've been able to achieve many things by first visualizing them. I can vividly remember when this concept had an impact on me. It was when somebody asked me, "What is your dream car?" And I said, a Ferrari. I couldn't think of the model. I used to like Ferraris, but I still do. But at that time, it was like my dream car to drive a Ferrari. And when you're younger, that's probably the goal of many people. It's normal. I mean, even as of now, I would like to drive a supercar. Who wouldn't, right? The difference was that he asked me, "Have you ever pictured yourself behind the wheel driving that car? When you're driving down the street, do you picture yourself behind the wheel and you picture your car as being a Ferrari?" And I never thought of it that way. And he said, and the reason why you do this is because since you were a kid, you were trained to see those types of things or those types of goals being achieved by other people, but not you. You always see it as a third person. You don't see it as you being in there driving the car. That thing there made a difference, because he said, if you're not able to see yourself driving the car, how will you ever actually drive the car? If you don't think you can achieve it in your mind, then how could you possibly achieve it in real life? By luck? And I think that's probably possible. I think that some people achieve things that they didn't visualize doing. Maybe they just worked really hard and they got to where they wanted to be. But I think for me personally, what has worked very well is me seeing myself as achieving something, picturing myself in that position, and then eventually, after putting effort to achieving that goal, things become a reality. And I think you should do the same thing for whatever thing that you are chasing right now, whatever goals that you might have. Stop for a minute, visualize yourself that you already achieved it and you're there. And once you achieve it in your mind, I think it would be a lot easier to achieve it in real life. I hope this video was helpful and you achieve all the goals that you have for this year. I know that things are tough with everything going on, but goals are still achievable. Stay positive, and please like and subscribe the video so you're notified when I post again. Thank you.